place right here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, standing in at 7 feet 3 inches, weighing in at 416 pounds, the Nigerian Giant, Omos!
Wade, yesterday at the press conference, I know you were there, Omos palmed my face like a basketball. His hand covered my entire face. It was like the size of a skillet.
Yeah.
That's how big this man's, just his hand is. And look at the rest of his body. He's shredded. He's ripped. It's insane at 416 pounds.
I got the impression when he put his hand up against your head that he could have crushed your head like a grape had he wanted to. I would have been calling this show on my own at that point.
No doubt about it.
Improvement.
Triple H standing behind me laughing about it, but nonetheless, I didn't find it funny. This man has only dominated WWE since his arrival. And I can't believe it. I can't believe you asked for this.
I am gonna suspect that you had to change your pants after this moment yesterday at the press conference, Michael Cole.
It was one of the scariest things I've ever been a part of. I'm telling you, it's the size of a skillet, Wade. How hyped was Braun at the press conference?
And his opponent, weighing in at 335 pounds, Braun Strowman!
Braun Strowman was screaming at Omos during the press conference yesterday. Saying, get on the scale, big boy. Let me see how much you weigh. Let me see how much I'm going to be able to press slam over my head here tonight. I think when he saw the 416, he might have had second thoughts.
It is weird territory for Braun Strowman, the monster of all monsters, to be the little guy in the matchup. But he's given up close to what, 80 pounds?
You notice Omos' spokesman, MVP, is not here tonight after Braun Strowman manhandled him with a number of running power slams on SmackDown last night.
Yeah, well, that is an absolutely massive loss for Omos. For all his physical gifts, Omos has a massive experience differential, a negative one, to the monster of all monsters, a former WWE champion. I think Omos really needs MVP in his ear, and the question is how much of the game plan was already passed to Omos before last night on SmackDown when MVP got taken out.
Wade, we saw Omos shove Braun Strowman out of the ring with one arm.
Yeah, and nobody has ever treated Braun Strowman like that before. Is there now a chink in the armor of Braun Strowman? Is his ego taking a little beating because of that? No longer the strongest in the room, now just the second strongest.
Look at the size difference. When have you ever seen Braun Strowman be the smaller man in the ring?
This whole nation's behind me. Saudi Arabia's behind me.
quite sure how wise this is for Braun Strowman. A test of strength to start things off in this matchup between these two Leviathans. And a knee right to the midsection floors Strowman early.
This is something that Braun Strowman hasn't experienced since he was a little kid. He's always felt the biggest. He's always felt like the most masculine.
I own this. I own this. This is me. I own this. This is me. This is me.
What a whip into the corner.
Get the poor cat, son. You gonna get this work? I'm gonna show you I'm him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
And a splash from Omos to Strowman.
Come one-way traffic from the beginning.
And a big kick, almost collapsing the face of Strowman.
Broke his damn jaw.
I'm the only giant here. There's only one place for me. Yeah, y'all can call me on one. He's getting his ass whooped. He's getting his work. He's getting his work.
Oh, and a kick to the ribs. This has been a laugher since the beginning for Omos. Watch this. Collapse the face of Strowman. What do you say, size 18, quadruple E boot?
416 pounds of mass behind that boot.
You want some of this work? All right, come here. Come here.
Palming the skull of Strowman. And Strowman shows some life. Hanging Omos up on the top rope. Braun back into the ring. And now Braun Strowman going to take some offense to Omos. And Strowman trying to lift the 416-pounder off his feet with ease. I mean with ease.
Yeah, Braun was really struggling there. Omos almost with one hand. Monsters aren't real, but giants are. That is a quote from Omos.
This is your muscle ball, man? Huh? Muscle ball bosses my ass. He's got to get this work. Watch me work. I'm him.
We talked a lot yesterday about the Braun Strowman with the right. The confidence Braun was showing, how psyched up, how hyped up he was. Perhaps he was just trying to psych himself up, and Strowman almost had him off his feet, but not quite. And a headbutt from Omos.
Shooting himself in the foot once again.
And again, the power of Omos with ease and one arm, power slamming Strowman. Now that is ridiculous.
How damaging is this? Not just to the body of the monster, but to the psyche of the monster. He now realizes perhaps he can't manipulate the giant Omos like he thought he could.
Cover, Strowman kicks, but here's the issue. I don't think Omos has ever looked this good, Wade. I mean, he looks spectacular so far tonight.
Not only that, he feels good. Just running his mouth constantly. I've never seen Omos look so confident in what he's doing. And that's without MVP here.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
What?
Come here.
Get him out of there.
I mean, he is literally beating the hell out of Strowman.
Roman's got virtually nothing
Is this
here.
your giant? Is this your giant? Huh? Huh? Oh, you want some more? You want
Spoke
some
to
more?
Strowman yesterday. He was supremely confident, said he had a cast iron game plan to take Omos down. Well, that cast iron game plan just melted.
Watch this peel by Omos. That's 335 pounds he's slinging around the ring. Wade, the point is, though, and I was trying to make this earlier, is that Strowman talked a great game yesterday.
I can do this in my sleep. I can do this in my sleep. Huh?
He spent the afternoon with him, but was Braun just trying to convince himself?
We've certainly done that. He seemed convinced. The truth is, every match Braun Strowman has ever had, he's been the powerhouse and he's physically dominated every opponent.
Trying to physically dominate Omos here, trying to climb back into this. Finally breaks a hold. Finally a little bit of offense being shown by Strowman. Strowman trying to rally now with a couple of right hands to Omos. And Omos now stumbling.
This is your chance, but Braun can't make it count. He's taken such a beating.
Strowman fighting back, trying to drive Omos back to the ropes. A right hand of his own. Braun Strowman, get these hands has always been his motto. But that right hand really did no damage at all to Omos. Braun Strowman looking to out-quick Omos. Can't get him over the top rope. Now he finally does. Omos lands on his feet. Look at the size of that man. Look at the size of him.
Two attempts, but finally the giant went over.
Here comes Strowman.
Uh-oh.
The Strowman freight train on the tracks, and Omos just flattened him. The train derailed by Omos. Braun Strowman ran into a wall.
We've seen it 100 times from Braun Strowman, and it has never backfired until today. But then again, he's never been in the ring with the giant Omos.
Get your podcast. Come on.
This has turned into an act of humiliation.
And maybe close to the end here for Omos. Braun, though, trying to power out. Omos was going for that massive power bomb, but Strowman able to power out, but a knee to the midsection will quell that rally. Braun into the corner.
You better get this one. Everybody get this one. Everybody get this one.
Braun able to sidestep. Braun's got an opportunity. He lifts Omos up. He's got Omos up. He's got Omos up for the running power slam. Cover by Strowman. Cover by Strowman for the win. For the win. Strowman with the victory.
Here is your winner, Braun Strowman!
How the hell did he pull that off?
Braun, the king of all monsters tonight. But I cannot help but be impressed with what Omos accomplished here tonight as well.
Flattened, like being hit by a steamroller. This is how dominant the giant Omos was tonight until this miracle moment from Braun Strowman somehow staying in the fight long enough to hit one power slam. And I guarantee you that giant Omos has never felt anything like that in his entire career.
Braun Strowman may have gotten the last laugh tonight, but he knew he was in a war. Strowman wins the Battle of the Giants at WWE Crown Jewel.